Hi Cancer, welcome to your July Love Tower reading. So Cancer, we're going to be looking at whatever you need to know right now, either regarding your love life or your love situation, taking it as it comes, so please do keep that in mind. We have the Enchanted Map Oracle for some opening messages, and then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general collective reading. And happy birthday Cancer. Happy birthday to you. All right. But welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And keep in mind, Cancer, all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. But if you feel this reading heavily resonates for you, that's too many, there'll be an extended reading, which we'll talk about later. All right. So let's see what's going on for Cancer, July. It is timeless. July is just so you know it's new, you know, when it's coming out. But they all should be considered timeless, so keep that in mind. All right, let's see. We have Mountain, and we have 6. 6 is a very healing, balanced energy. Peaks of Joy, a mountain peak, isn't that funny? 33, and you wouldn't reduce that, but 3s are about growth, expansion, building. 32, 5, which is change. Magic Prayer. Goblins, 5, which is change. Don't like the goblins because that is kind of like negative energies around you, like naysayers and things of that nature. It seems like there's some sort of hurdle here with the mountain, but it's like once we get to the peak, then there's happiness, there's joy, there's some sort of obstacle to get over, kind of like praying to get over this obstacle, so could be happy. So this could be in the connection that you're in. There's some sort of obstacle here, and there could be just a lot of negative energy surrounding your connection, and it's like, just if we could get over this hurdle, get to the other side, or get to the peak, then we can be happy. And it's kind of like just praying like to get there and over the hurdle, right? It may not be negative people. It could be a negative situation as well, or something that's putting a real damper on your connection. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. All right. So we have the 8 coins tattoo here. So do your reading with this deck. And I will mention the signs as I see them, Cancer, so it can be signs in charts, people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, you can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. All right, let's see. What's going on here for Cancer? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? The 8 of Cups. 10 of Cups. And it's funny because if you look close, you could see the mountain there. So going on a journey and looking up, like, we got to get over that mountain, we got to get over, and then there's happiness, joy, right? Peaks of joy on the other side, right? Okay, let's see. Judgment. So it could be about a decision, a judgment call. High Priestess. The Chariot is fast-moving energy. Let's see what's on the bottom. 8 of Pentacles reverse. Feels a little stuck. See, there's the blockage. There's the challenge with the 7 of Wands. But it seems like things are going to come into balance pretty soon with the 2 of Pentacles reverse. High Priestess. I mean, just listening to her intuition, higher knowing. Some of you may be in no contact with this person while waiting for some sort of judgment call or judgment to come in, or decision. There is a journey to get to the top, or a block to get over to the other side. We're going to keep going here because then things are going to move fast, right? Fast, balance with the Chariot. Interesting. All right, so we have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So what's the challenge here? What's the block? What's the mountain? And the Magic Prayer could be the High Priestess energy, you know, manifesting, trusting our intuition, you know, being all in that seeing, knowing kind of energy, tapped into source. Okay. So let's see here. What is the obstacle? What's the judgment call in this connection? Now, it may be your connection together. It could be you going through something, or they're going through something, or you as a couple. It could be, you know, but let's see. And there's a Chariot right there was Cancer. Did I say all the signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We got all 3 water signs here. Interesting. All right, let's see. Ace of Cups reverse. It's like this love can't get kicked off until this hurdle, right? Knight of Cups is looking right at the Ace of Cups, but yet can't do anything about it, right? There's the Fool. 9 of Cups. Star. So there's again the Star, you know, wishing, hoping, dreaming, faith, hope, optimism, healing energy, balance. 9 of Cups is kind of like a single energy for me. It's also wish fulfillment, happiness, joy. There's something about wiping a slate clean, fresh, clean slate, start, energetic reset, no baggage. Then love can move forward. Right now, it's just kind of at a standstill. We got Scorpio, Aquarius, 2 cards of Aquarius here. And the Fool is always right now for me in a reading. Yeah, in limbo, Hangman. There's a challenge here, 5 of Wands. A challenge to the happiness. Challenge to be happy. You know, something here. Again, there is a happy outcome, but there's a limbo that is challenging here. It's not telling me, you know, anxiety, 9 of Swords. Definitely you could be a little bit, you know, separated from each other with the Hermit is a single energy. Somebody's hands are tied in a situation maybe. What is going on here for Cancer? What is going on? It could be distance, could be a problem because we do have the 8 of Cups there, which can be about moving, traveling, right? It could be perhaps there's distance involved between the 2 of you, as the Chariot can mean that as well. I heard shortening the distance between you. Maybe that's on the other side of the mountain, right? Shortens the distance between you. So there's a lot of sadness and uncertainty here because there's a challenge, yeah. But soon things are going to come into balance. Page of Wands. Reverse though, Empress reverse. Something, you know, whoever the Divine Feminine is, and it definitely could be you, kind of starting to lose your fire, passion, spark for this because of such a challenge here. Like I said, for some it could be long distance or something like that. We got Libra, Taurus, Sag. King of Wands though. King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, I don't even think I've ever had that before. So whoever the Divine Masculine is, I mean, one more king would be the masculine, which would be the King of Swords, which we don't have here, which the King of Swords would be about communication. So you may not be in communication right now, but somebody, you know, fire, passion, love, stability, right? A lot. So this person is thinking a lot about this, right? You know, the chemistry, the fire, the passion, the love is here, but the stability too. So needing this to be a more stable situation. That's part of the challenge too. So let's see. Cancer. What else do we need to know for Cancer? What else do we need to know for Cancer? Not, yeah, someone's stuck, hands are tied. Queen of Pentacles, which we just did see the King. So there's the match to the Queen. So there's that longing for the stability, to be together with the commitment, whatever it is here, right? But there's, again, someone's hands are tied or a stuck situation. Double reversal, I do like that because that is getting out of a negative situation. Queen of Cups reverse. 5 of Swords reverse. Whatever this is, there's this deep feeling of this whole situation is just putting a sabotaging effect on the connection, feeling defeated, right? Feeling Queen of Cups reverse, like maybe this love isn't meant to be, maybe it's not going to happen, right? Maybe you haven't even told each other yet how much you love each other, right? But the love definitely is here. It's like the stability's got to come first, right? And making it more real and stable and getting over the mountain, getting to the peak. Then the other side is just in sight. And then the happiness comes, like looking down saying, okay, here it is, right? Here's the other side. It's just better energy. I don't want to say downhill. It's like only, yeah, downhill from here, but in a good way. If that makes sense. We got Cancer again here with the Queen of Cups. So you're coming out reverse. So that's definitely telling me, you know, sadness, losing hope, feeling defeated, sabotage. But the Devil reverse is here to say, you know, things are going to start getting better. Stability is going to start revealing itself. And then we're going to see the other side of the mountain and the block being removed. If that makes sense. All right, we got 2 cards of Capricorn here. 8 of Wands reverse. Again, that can be a stuck energy. 9 of Pentacles. Single, independent, success, victory. 6 of Wands. Usually you see the rider with the offer. And a very independent energy there. Look at that 2 of Cups. So, you know, these 2 people coming together finally. All right, Cancer. I hope this makes some sort of sense. But let's see what else you need to know. We're going to do one more row with clarifying. And then we'll talk about the extended. But if it does resonate so far, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. So let's see. Cancer. What else do we need to know? Hierophant. Loyalty, dedication. 7 of Pentacles. It's been some time coming, right? So there's been a lot of self-investment, careful planning. Queen of Swords. Somebody could be divorced. You know, maybe part of the hurdle here too was finalizing divorce, something like that too. Sword people can be divorced, widowed, whatever. You know, so there could have been some time here where things had to get finalized in possibly some sort of other kind of commitment or divorce or something like that. Legalities, perhaps. Strength reverse. I just feel like, Cancer, you're kind of losing hope here. Thinking a lot about this, maybe about each other. We got Taurus, Libra, Leo. So what else do we need to know? The World. So there's a cycle closing here. A new cycle about to start. Struggle's almost over. This 9 of Wands. There's 2. One's color, one's black and white. Whenever I get the black and white one, it's less intense for me. So that's telling me that the struggle's just about over. Yeah, the big shift, shock, change, surprise is here. Could be right now. Death. So a situation's ending here. Right? That feels like this for me a lot of times can be about like running out of fear, avoidance. I'm getting like eluded, like we feel like this whole thing just eluded us, but now it's coming to an end here. And what we wish and hope for is coming in with the Star, healing, communication coming in with the Page of Swords. What lovers coming together, right? Big decisions being made. Again, King of Cups, King of Pentacles. We got the Queen of Swords. I was just talking about the King of Swords. So that would be a match with the Queen, right? And the King of Swords for me is Gemini. And we have the Lovers under here, which is Gemini. So there is a deep connection here. So it's not going to be long for the 2 of you to be together. So whatever this block obstacle is, whether it's distance, someone's ending, finalizing an issue, legalities, divorce, whatever. Sorry. Things are going to start coming together here. Did I say that was Gemini? Yeah. Leo, Libra, Taurus. All right, so we're going to go with the extended now, Cancer. We're going to look into how this is coming together, everything you need to know about it, advice, guidance here now, moving forward, just everything a deeper dive into everything you need to know about this, right? See if we get more information on the situation. I feel, like I said, I feel like for some, especially with that Eight of Cups coming out first, definitely could be something about distance. It could be physically, emotionally, right? But things are going to start looking better. You're going to see the other side. You can finally see that mountain peak and see the other side, which is going to lead you to, you know, much better energy here. All right, so if you're interested in the extended, my Patreon's down below. You can do a one-time purchase or become a member, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop's below. Many readings to choose from, so you can check that out. Much info in the description box. Please check that out. Links, info, everything you need. My other 2 channels, lots down there. So if this is where we part, I do hope it helped, it resonated. If it did, please do like, comment, all the good things, be greatly appreciated. And if I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. If not, wishing you the best, happy birthday, and I do hope to see you next time.